Hi, this is Mansee Bal Bhargava, and I'm talking to you from Ahmedabad, where many of you must be aware of the Gujarat riots we had long time ago, and it was kind of a pogrom. I will say a system managed pogrom. And what we see today in Manipur is not different than what we witnessed as a first-hand experience in Gujarat. And I think I would like to take all of you up to the Mahabharat, where we saw Draupadi's Chirharan or Vastraharan, which was more, in my opinion, was all is like a gang rape. If in those time, if we look at who did what in the gang rape of Draupadi, and how her body her itself was, or how Draupadi, a very intelligent woman, was used as an object to first of all toss for a game, and then how when she was getting gang raped by the by the Kauravas, how the then king Dhritarashtra did not say anything, and Bhishma Pitama, who was the grandfather of that time and the senior citizen, they did not say anything. And to the extent that when Duryodhan was doing the Chirharan or the rape, uh, until he got fainted after doing the mistreatment with Draupadi. Until that time, king did not really stop the Chirharan. So if we go to that extent, and if we now consider what is happening in Manipur, I am not surprised the way we have not evolved as a society as far as women matters are concerned. If Yudhishthir could not stop what was happening to Draupadi, and if the CM of Manipur cannot really stop what's happening to the women of Manipur, it is really, really sorry state of the country. And a country where we are claiming to build Ram Raj. Are we talking about a Ram Raj where there will be no Sita, or are we talking about a Ram Raj where Sita will be burnt, raped, molested every other day? Is that the country we are wanting to make? Because when I look at the today's kings, or the CM or the PM or the home minister, or even the minister of women and child development, and also she's the minister of minority affairs, when they have to talk about the state of women in Manipur, they are comparing with the state of women in Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, and West Bengal, where all there also has there have been very, very brutal treatment with women. I wonder what these ministers are thinking. Is it about women of this state or that state, or is it about women being women? We are in a country where we are worshipping women as goddess. And if in that state, if we are talking about a Ram Raj where every other day woman has to face these kind of things, we really need to sit together and think about where are we heading for. And mind you, this will not be done by the men, as we see right now. Neither the chief minister of Manipur is resigning, nor the home minister is taking responsibility on moral grounds. Neither the prime minister is taking responsibility on the moral grounds. At least they should be embarrassed about it. They should be talking about it. We have yet not had any statement from any of the ministers. Manipur parliament is not sitting and talking about it. Yesterday, it was just talked about in Rajya Sabha for a few seconds. So if this kind of government is there in our country at this point in time, I think as women, we have to really take some strong actions. But when we talk about as women, we have to take strong action. I'm also concerned when I look at our honorable president, who is a tribal person, who is a woman of high caliber, of holding many powers which she can really work on, still not getting any statement from them. I am also thinking what kind of women we really need to have as leaders. So I think as women, I personally feel that we should all either march to Manipur or march to Delhi to the president and really make some statement and come out as that this will not be tolerated anymore. After Nirbhaya, we had really good laws to protect women, but I don't see we are going anywhere. We just saw wrestlers protesting for months, and somehow they have been suppressed, and the person is still laughing around in the parliament. So if the laws are there and they will not be used, if the police is there and the police is in a way supporting these kind of heinous crimes against women, if the government is there and not talking about anything, We have to really think as women, and particularly women who have strong head and soft heart, I must say, because there are many women leaders who have almost become half men in or masculine in their mentality, and they are just not talking about. Just look at our Minister of Women and Child Development, the way she's screaming today. And in all her screaming in the parliament, she's talking about Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, uh, 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 West Bengal, and not willing to talk about Manipur. So it's not about blame game. Of course, all these other states have to be put to account. But Manipur at this point in time has to be the first thing to discuss in the country. But unfortunately, it's not happening. And mind you, when the internet is restored in the state, we will get more horror stories from the ground, because right now the internet is suppressed by the government, which is also undemocratic. And I think the suppression is more to hide these kind of pogroms which are going on. So having personally experienced Gujarat riot, having thoroughly read what happened to Draupadi, I really feel anger. I will not say that I'm sad, but there is a lot of angst in me to really see what can we do from here. So I request all the women who are really sensible and who are still holding on to feministic values to come forward, make some statement. Let us do something together, and we have to stop this uh, insensitive and heinous crimes against women in the country. I want to just end with a quote from Kamla Bhasin ji. ऐसी औरतें भी होती हैं जो दूसरी औरतों के साथ गलत करती हैं, ऐसे मर्द भी होते हैं जो औरतों के लिए अच्छा करते हैं. समस्या इज नॉट अबाउट मर्द होने की और औरत होने की. आई थिंक इट इज अबाउट ह्यूमन डिग्निटी. So I'm just moving out of Kamla Bhasin ji, and we have to talk about human dignity, and both men and women have to come together and condemn this, and also talk about really action from the government. Otherwise, the government is not worth having. Thank you so much.